We're live on YouTube. Let's go back to YouTube.
Oh, you're echoing. You're on YouTube. We're going back to YouTube?
Yes. Hi, everybody. We just had a very long opening to this morning meditation, which is why you could hear an echo a moment ago because I was talking on Zoom. We had switched over to Zoom. We're going to wait a minute here to see if other people show up, which I think they will. So I'm going to begin with my normal bell. But once I got to shut off the Zoom, close the notes down, find what I had prepared, and here we go. All right, everybody. I'm going to begin again. Let's try this way. Or just this. There we go. That was easy. Okay, everybody. We're a few minutes late this morning. Welcome to morning meditation. Sorry about the delay. There was something going on with YouTube. I don't know what it was. I was getting the spinning wheel and it was saying going live, but it didn't actually. It took almost 8 minutes to go live. Don't know what that was all about, but here we are. So this morning I have for you a couple of different quotes and a little bit of a conversation about those things. This one is from Meister Eckhart. Be willing to be a beginner every single morning. Be willing to be a beginner every single morning. And perhaps you've heard me call myself a student. I am a perpetual student and a seeker. I learned this habit from Meister Eckhart in that quote. Who wrote that? Be willing to be a beginner every single morning. And then I read Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. And I think it's the 50th anniversary for that book. Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind by Shunryu Suzuki, also known as Roshi. And he wrote this. The purpose of practice is to turn a skill into a habit, to make it automatic, something delegated to your subconscious mind. But this can result in arrogance. The more you do something, the better you get at it, the less likely you will be to be open-minded about it. In the beginner's mind, there is no thought of, I have attained something. In the beginner's mind, there's no thought of, I have attained something. All self-centered thoughts limit our vast mind. When we have no thought of achievement, no thought of self, we are true beginners. And then we can really learn something. Every day, approach your practice as a beginner. It keeps us humble. So, I have adopted and adapted. I've adopted the idea of always being a beginner, and I've adapted myself to this idea because of arrogance. And arrogance pops up in spirituality all the time. Perhaps you've met someone who has spiritual pride. Spiritual pride can come as a result of lots of different self-perceptions. But in the practice of beginner's mind, that's eliminated. And it's eliminated because one always sees oneself as a beginner, one always sees oneself as a student, but more particularly in the space of empty-mindedness, there is no self to be arrogant. There is only mind. And if you dip into that, even for a moment in your practice, when your breath and your prayer, your chant align, and you're only focused there, and perhaps the chant falls away, and you're left only with breath, there's no self there. There's only breath there. That's the beginning of the connection to the divine. That's always the beginning of the connection to the divine. The more one practices beginner's mind, the easier it is to be humble in the world. And those things go together. So, if you haven't read Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, I recommend it. It's in print for 50 years for a reason, because it's very helpful. So let's begin our little practice. Sorry about the runaround this morning. Don't know what was going on with YouTube, but there you have it. Wait a moment. Can't get in. No, we're going to stay here, Alexander, because well, I shouldn't say I didn't do anything. YouTube got itself working. So we're going to stick right here. Uh, what happened to my other mic? This is the same mic I've had. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're asking there, Judith, but that's okay. All right, everybody. We all set. It was a little confusing this morning, but here we are. We're going to begin. Great. Thanks, Alexander, for saying so. We got 15 folks here this morning. Starting a little late because there was trouble with YouTube. Not sure what was going on there, but I'm going to grab my timer, and set us for 20 minutes and put on my mask. Hey, Basila. Good morning. All right. We begin with 3 ohms. I wear a mask because of the lights. If you're just joining us here today, I try to dampen down all external noises, like, the studio is quiet, dampening the light down, reducing my sensory input. How's the mic today? Is it too loud or is it good? Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it right there. Feet flat on the floor, back straight, good posture. Belly breath. Follow your chant. Silent prayer. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me this morning. Hi, Chuck. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Sasha. Hello, PL. I'm glad you all made it. We started late today because YouTube didn't wind up so quickly. Hi, Tiffany. Didn't let me start on time, which is fine. I have a question about the pictures. 2 days now, yesterday and today, I used my face as my brand. I steered away from that after being on television. When I first went to TV so many years ago, the board of trustees for my show told me that I was the brand. I was very resistant to that idea. So when I got my own channel here, I didn't want my face all over the thing. But the recommendations I've been getting from media people is that it needs my face in order for people to recognize me and the meditation and Sunday not church. So let me know what you think about that. I'm going to put up a poll on my website, on the YouTube channel polls. Love to hear what you have to say about that. Hi, Pierre Beauregard. My core beliefs. You're welcome. Hey, Ronan. Oh, yeah, look at that. I love you. That's from American Sign Language. Hi, Wes. You're welcome, Nicole. Glad you are here. Love the face. James, how about deeply still with eyes open? I can see the depth of your eyes, and still you is always there, the innermost, outermost you. I don't know if I could meditate with my eyes open. It's something I've done very little of, but oh, you mean a picture? Okay, I could do that. I did one yesterday with my eyes open, and I did one today with my eyes shut. I'll put that in the poll too. Thanks, James. Love your face. You glow with love. You like the face brand. Embrace your face. Easy to find you in a crowd when we see your face. Okay, face, 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 face. It's embarrassing. Okay, so the backstory is that the entire time I was a minister, I never let anybody call me reverend. People did. People call me reverend, pastor, padre, all these things, father, even sometimes. But I never encouraged it. I always encouraged not that, because it is not about me. And I wanted to make sure that was clear. It's always about the light. And so hence the no face or the mineralized face, but I'll take your advice. Sounds like a sensible approach. You are certainly the brand. Thanks, Russell. All right, so I guess that's what I'll do. All right, Catherine, thank you for being here. To some extent, it's all about you. So much respect for that. Thanks, Nicole. I don't know what to say. All right, I remember you when you were on TV. I was on TV a long time. It was a very good training. All right, my friends, enough about me. Let's go to the work day. Thanks for liking and subscribing and all that stuff. How's the mic today? I hope it's okay. I forgot to drop it down because I got so used to having it up high, but I've got this new booster, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to bore you with all that stuff. So, peace and love to you. I will always see you soon. See you tomorrow on Zoom. The link is at my website, peterpanagore.love, under programs. If you subscribe there, scroll down to the bottom of the screen at peterpanagore.love. You can subscribe to my daily email, weekly email, and you'll be able to, on Tuesdays, get the Zoom link to our Zoom live meditation at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And I think, let me double check this before I say what. I think that's 9 a.m. Eastern is 2 p.m. UTC, also known as Greenwich Mean Time. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and love, everybody. Thanks for being here.